Hola, ¿cómo estás? I'm playing. What's going on, everybody? What's going on, family? Hope you guys are doing well. So this is going to be a quick overview of MANARA. So MANARA is an artificial intelligence tool that scans the entire market and gives us patterns that are most probable to trade in. All right. So 70 to 80% of the market, of the Forex market, of market period, are consist of patterns. All right. The more patterns you know, the better it is. So now we have an artificial intelligence, an AI, that gives us these patterns. So here we have the AI, right? You can see that we have up here, we have chart, monitor, and also notification. All right. So chart is for people that are a little bit more advanced, that can, do their own markups, look for higher highs, higher lows, and etc. If you don't understand what that is, it's okay. All right. So in the chart, right, you have access to mark it up. Go here to the tool, just like TradingView, and mark up your chart however you want it, and use the patterns as well. And monitor, you're able to monitor trades and certain things. Okay. So in monitor, you're able to monitor whatever it is that you want to see, right? It's very important that you monitor, whatever you want to see, right? So you can see the pairs, right? So the symbols in monitor, you can see the symbols, the pairs here, right? It tells you to buy or sell right here. So if it's green pointing up, that means to buy. If it's red pointing down, that means to sell. Again, if it's green pointing up, it means to buy. If it's red pointing down, it means that we're selling. So on your MetaTrader 4 or whatever tool platform that you use, the buy or sell, it's telling you right here. Green is to buy, red is to sell. Okay. Then we have the pattern. So whatever pattern that you choose, right? Right now I see a lot of bat patterns, right? And then we have the time frames, right? So in this section here, we have the time frames and etc. Okay. Then here we have the statuses: complete, failed, successful, incomplete, mature, right? And then we have the dates, right? So the dates, you always want to make sure that you're on the current date, the date that you are, right? So the bottom usually have the older dates, right? And the top usually have the newer dates. Then our risk to reward, very important. When we trade, our key thing, the thing that we want to do is to minimize our losses and to maximize our gains. Again, say with me: minimize our losses and then maximize our gains. Okay. We want to minimize the losses as much as we can and maximize our gains. So the risk to reward is very key. It's very important. So for me personally, I like a 3 and above, right? A 3 and above means that I'm gaining 3 times more when I'm risking. All right. So whatever trade that I get in, I'm gaining 3 times more than I'm risking. So if it's a 1, that means that it's 50-50. Right. I'm risking 50% of the money that I have, or I'm risking $1 to make $1. I'm risking $10 to make $10. Right. A two and above, right? 2 point whatever and above is basically I'm risking $1 to make $2. I'm risking $10 to make $20. You guys get it? Or $10 to make, or €10 to make €20, or £10 to make £20. Make sense? And the 3 is I'm risking 1 to make 3. Okay, 3 times. At 4 is I'm risking 1 to make 4 times what I'm risking. At 5 is I'm risking 1 to make 5 times what I'm risking. Does that make sense? So the higher the number, the better when you win it is. Okay. So risk reward ratio is very key. And on another video, we will learn about risk reward ratio, or probably in the ECA. Okay, you'll learn it from me. All right. So this a little bit about this. By the way, if you have any questions, please ask the person that got you involved, and we will get all the questions answered for you. Okay. Then let's start. So in monitor, right, you can set your own settings. Okay. So here, when you go to settings, you can choose the pattern status, right? And in this case, I have all. So complete basically means that the trade is at entry. Okay. So when you come here, right, in trading, we have entry, stop loss, and take profit. Okay. So entry, stop loss, and then take profit. So complete means that the trade has actually entered or has gone into the entry place. Okay. So in this case, we have a zone, right? So anytime the market is anywhere in the gray zone, we're able to get in. So in this case, it's a JP225, right? That's the pair. JP225 slash the yen. All right. It's a bat pattern. M30 says complete. So that means that we can get in. But right, so if it's in this, that means we're good to go. When it says incomplete, that means that we do not have let me make sure that we're good to go. All right. So incomplete basically means that the market is not yet at entry. Okay. Again, incomplete means that the market is not yet at entry. Mature means that the market is 4 candles. You can see right here, patterns that just recently completed 1 to 4 candles ago. So that means that it just completed, but it's 1 to 4 candles. It was what do you call it? 1 to 4 candles ago. All right. Does that make sense? Or patterns that are nearly completed is 4 candles till it reach the entry. Okay, so 4 candles till it reach the entry. So again, incomplete, I don't see none right now. That's crazy how I'm doing this. I don't see no incompletes, but it is what it is. All right. So incomplete basically means that the market is not yet at where we want to see. Okay, so right here, right, incomplete. So we can see incomplete right here. It means that the market is here right now. And as we go down, right, as the market comes down, it's going to be for the future. So some of us, you know, we might see something, it's not quite there yet. There's something that we use called pending order, right? There are 4 types of pending order. If you go to ECA and you go to Forex and MANARA, you will see that there's a lesson that I've taught about pending orders. It's very important to know, all right? That means that we put in a trade for the future. For an example like this, we'll put it in for the future, okay? So we go to settings, you're able to set your time frame. So depending on what type of trader you are, if you're not patient at all, right, you want to do M5, M15, right? If you're not patient, it's called a scalper, right? That's M5, M15, right? So you see M5, M15. That means that the market is coming quick, in and out, quick, all right? If you're more patient like me, right, you do M30, H1, and H4. It's called a day trader, all right? M30, H1, and H4. Now, if you're really patient, right, you want to do H4 and daily, okay? H4 and daily, H4 and daily. Now, if you are really, really patient, right, that was called swing trading. If you are really, really patient like the banks, it's called position trading, right? That's weekly and monthly, right? That is, yeah, that takes a long time to happen, all right? So, you know, take heed of these, okay? So for me, I'm a day trader. I'm a swing trader. I do M30, H1, right? That's what I do, right? If you have questions, more questions about this, you can always ask in the group chats. And then we'll get you these answered for you. Okay. Then the asset, right, is basically the type of market that you're trading. If you're trading forex, commodity, metal, indices, bond, right, whichever one you do. And then we have patterns. All right. So the patterns, you can see that we have a whole bunch of patterns. Now, we do have successful patterns that or we do have patterns that are more successful than the others. Let me actually show you how they look like. All right, so here you can see the most successful patterns as of right now. So the butterfly is 85% win rate. The bat pattern is 83% win rate. The triangle is an 80% win rate. Head and shoulder is 79%. Triple top and triple bottom is 78%. Deep crab is 76%. Cipher is 75%. Alternate bat is 72%. The flag pattern is 70%. Gartley is 72%, right? So we can see that there are 10 patterns that are 70% and above. So you choose which one it is that you want. Now, for me, for example, I don't trade that much, right? So I have 2 patterns that I choose personally. And those patterns are bat and butterfly, right? 85% win rate and 83% win rate. Okay, so those are the 2 that I've set for myself. Then, of course, on the pattern type, we have bullish and bearish. Bullish and bearish basically means this. It means that bullish is we're looking is buys, right? So the green arrows, and then bearish are the red arrows. So of course, we want to make money both ways, buying and selling. Okay, but you can set it how you want it, depending on what you want to do for future trainers. Okay, then we have security. Security is where you can pick your pairs. Right, pick certain pairs. Depending on when you want to trade, depending on what time you want to trade, depending on what session you want to trade, right? There are 4 different sessions. We have a session called New York, Sydney, Tokyo, and then London, right? New York, London, Tokyo, and Sydney, right? Those are the 4 different sessions. So depending on where you are in the world, you want to choose pairs that are pertaining to these sessions. Now, again, this is in ECA, in Forex and MANARA. You see it there as well, okay? Now let's go back at it. Let's look back at this, family. So you can also pick minors if you want to, minors and exotics. If you want to, you can choose bonds, indices, metals, commodities, if you want to, right? I don't trade those particular things, so I don't have them there. Then once you finish with that, you want to save it. Okay. So you come to view, you type in whatever it is that you want to, you click it, and you have it saved, right? I have mine saved as Moneymaker. You know the vibes. You know the vibes, right? Moneymaker. So that's what I saved mine as. Okay. So that's monitor. Now, if you have questions about anything, right, you can always access. Okay. Then we'll go to notifications. How many of you know that you can actually get notified when there's a new trade that come in? So you could be at work, church, you could be at the mall, at a party, wherever it may be, right? You can get on the plane, on the ship, on the cruise, wherever it may be. Giving birth, you can have these things sent to you right to your Telegram. I'm pretty sure that you have a Telegram. If you don't, download Telegram. Make sure that you are in the group chats. So once you have Telegram, right, this is how you get it. So you see this little bot, right? See this little bot thing here. So it takes you, once you click it, if you have access, if you have Telegram on your computer, or you're using a device that has Telegram on right now, you can use your browser on your phone, right? And you click this button right here, all right? Once you click this button right here, it's going to take you directly to Telegram, okay? So it'll take you directly to Telegram, as you guys can see right here, right? So in the Telegram, you see it says MANARA bot, MANARA FX. Now, what you can do is also copy this and send it to yourself. If you don't have, your phone or your Telegram on your computer, right, you can copy this and just send it to yourself, email or text it to yourself, and then make sure that you get it on a device that has Telegram, okay? On the device that has Telegram. So once you have it there, right, once you have it there, what you're going to do is type in alert, all right, /alert, all right, you click start and /alert. Once you do /alert, it's going to ask you for your email, right? I'm going to put in my email. Okay. Oops. So I'm going to put in my email. Right. This is, all right. I put in my email and then put in the token. All right. So the token is going to be found back in Manara. Okay. So when you go to Manara, all right, you're going to find the token right here in accounts. I'm not going to show it, but your token is going to be found right here. It's fine. Okay. So right here. All right. So that's my token. All right. I put it there. Bam. And it says successfully subscribe, right? This is pertaining to my account. You can't use this information for you, right? It's not going to work, all right? So this is for my account, okay? So once you have it, your email, your token, you put it there. Now I'm successfully subscribed. So all the patterns that come in, all the new patterns that come in, I'm good to go, all right? So when you go back to notifications, any new trade that comes up, you're able to see it right here as well. Now, in the settings, right, in the bot itself, right, you can see the trades itself. So you could be at work, wherever it may be, you can see the pattern EURGBP M15 BAT. It has the entry, you put it into your MetaTrader 4 or whatever platform you're using. Stop loss, take profits are there, right? So you're able to see this and do it anywhere, right? You can see the trades right on your Telegram. Now, if you're on the browser, you can also see it as well, right? You could just go to the one on the top is the newest one, right? You can see the different patterns: triangle, bat pattern, triangle, bat pattern, butterfly, right? So for me, for example, I like to use I don't choose triangle per se, so I can set my settings the way I want it, right? I have bullish and bearish, right? So I have bullish and bearish. I have the D point, I have the bat pattern, the butterfly, I take out the triangle, and that's all I'm going to see, right? The time frames, I don't want to see M5, I want to see M30, H1, H4, right? So I'm going to see these time frames. So these are the time frames that will come to my phone. Does that make sense? Okay. So the same settings that you did on the monitor, you can set it here as well. Okay. Now the watch list, there's only two. There's Forex Major and there's Forex Minor. At this point right now, we don't have the ability to change what pairs we want to see and stuff like that. So we are going to see all the Forex Majors, or if you want the minors as well, you can press that, but I like majors. So that's the basics of Manara. If you have any questions, family, go ahead and ask the person that got you on board, or ask in the group chat, hey, I don't understand this. I understand that. But we will have more training that's upcoming. God bless you, family. I'll see you guys very soon. Peace. Danquah signing out. Yeah.